Hello everybody and welcome to the video. So in the next part of my Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND TGS 2019 trailer analysis series, I want to talk about the Vanitas and Xigbar fights that we see in the trailer. A lot of people online and just throughout the community in general have been speculating that these actually may be data battles. I have to say that I personally agree with this statement for a few reasons that I will touch upon throughout the video. So with all that out of the way, let's get right into it. So before Kingdom Hearts 3 released, one of the most requested post-game features that the fans were hoping for was data battles. Data battles were a feature added in Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, where we got to go and explore a new area called the Cavern of Remembrance. Here we had to use our different drive form abilities to make our way through the area until we reached the end. There we found the Garden of Assemblage, where we were able to fight data battles for the Organization 13 members. These fights were a lot more challenging than the first time we fought them, and it actually included fights from Chain of Memories, including some organization members that we didn't get to fight in Kingdom Hearts 2 at all. This was an awesome feature, and I feel like as a community we can agree that this is one of the most memorable parts of Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. Unfortunately, we didn't get this in the base game for Kingdom Hearts 3, which left a lot of people dissatisfied with the volume of post-game content. But in the most recent trailer, we may have actually gotten confirmation that they will be included in ReMIND. There are two scenes that we'll go over that possibly hint at the two fights being data battles. The first one is the fight with Vanitas. The scene opens up with, of course, showcasing Dark Form and the Oblivion, which by the way, I'm very happy about, and I'm super excited that we're getting Oblivion alongside Oathkeeper in this DLC. Just as a note, this will be free along with Oathkeeper. Initially, the floor screams Scala at Kylum to me. The markings on the floor and the colors in general just makes total sense. So we see Vanitas with a bunch of Keyblades surrounding him, and he's also covered in darkness. He then shoots out two shadow clones of himself riding Keyblades, and they close in on Sora. Sora guards it, and we get to see what Dark Form's guard looks like, and it looks really awesome. I personally love it. The fight is very brief, and not a lot really more to talk about here, but I would like to point out that Vanitas' health bar is untouched. Perhaps this is how the fight begins? Or maybe it was just done for cinematic purposes, who really knows? So the second fight scene that we see is Sora approaching Xigbar in his light form, or his Oathkeeper form change. I want to point out that there is no doubt in my mind that we'll be fighting Xigbar and Vanitas in the same area. The floors are identical, which I pointed out points at Scala at Kylum. They approach one another and then it jumps into battle. There seems to be some sort of cinematic event to this, where time slows down and we have to react appropriately to hit him with a move and do some damage. The move is called Quick Shot, and it appears that the better timing we have, potentially the more damage we'll do to him. I guess we can assume that if you miss this or your timing isn't good enough, then he probably will just hit you and do a bunch of damage. It does an alright amount of damage to his health bar, but unlike in the Vanitas fight, we see Sora doing damage to Xigbar. And at the beginning of the scene, he already has lost some health, but it's not that much health. So safe to assume that this is probably also the start of the fight. Just wanted to point that out. So this is the breakdown of the two fights. We can conclude that we see two different fights, obviously Vanitas and Xigbar. They are both members of the new organization, seems to be in the same area, the area appears to be Scala, and they have new moves with higher HP than before, nearly double with what they were when we originally fought them in the base game in the Keyblade Graveyard. I don't know if they're going to be called data battles per se, but it's going to be very similar to them. The way I can see this going down is that they expand Scala in the DLC. We're able to explore it, and perhaps instead of engaging with Xehanort when we return after beating the game, we come across remnants of them. That would be awesome, and I've always wanted a more expansive Scala. Adding this feature along with these data battles would be a dream come true for me, but that's just my take on it. Anyways guys, that'll do it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed this part of the series, and tomorrow we'll be back with another part of my Kingdom Hearts 3 ReMIND TGS 2019 trailer analysis. Don't forget to leave all your thoughts in the comments below. Also, remember to like the video and most importantly, subscribe to the channel for more Kingdom Hearts content. Thank you all so much for watching, and until the next video, I will catch you all later. Bye bye.